Yo, what's up, Pikakid98 here, and today I'm going to be ranting about something that probably nobody cares about. Stop using FAT32, use exFAT instead. And before you start complaining that I'm fat shaming, that's not what I'm talking about. The term FAT in this case actually stands for File Allocation Table. Essentially what this means is, you may have heard of NTFS, which is the new technology file system. Basically every single version of Windows after like Windows 2000, or was it Windows ME? Now the thing is, let's say you get an SD card and it's brand new, completely out of the box, and then you wonder why it's so unstable. You plug it in to your USB to SD card adapter. This one, by the way, crapped out on me. It literally doesn't work anymore. You might be wondering, why is it so unstable? For example, oh, my USB port just crapped out. Oh no, well, it's fine. Or the actual device itself crapped out. Ah, well, it should be fine. You go into it, that's strange. Why is it asking me to reformat my drive? Then you realize everything on it is corrupted. That is because FAT32, or File Allocation Table, is an incredibly old format. FAT32 was made with old computers in mind. So the thing is, sometimes when I've been transferring my files, I would frequently get an invalid MS-DOS function, which is strange for an SD card to give me an invalid MS-DOS function on Windows 10. Now I'm going to tell you to stop using FAT32 and use exFAT instead. exFAT is a newer version of the FAT32 file format. So in other words, it's made with modern computers in mind rather than fucking MS-DOS machines. The only reason these are ever formatted with FAT32 is for older devices. But let's be perfectly honest, if you're formatting something as FAT32, you likely don't even have like an old device. I mean, the oldest device that I have in this house that still works is a Wii. Sure, I could format the drive to be FAT32 for that, but the thing is, do I ever use my Wii anymore? No. So in other words, there's no reason to use this old format unless for some reason you actually have like an old clunker computer that you for some reason still use. But unless you're that kind of person, I would straight up not recommend using FAT32 at all. If you have a bunch of SD cards or USB sticks, I would recommend doing the following. Okay, so if you're interested, type in WinR, that is the Windows key, hold that and press R. Then you will see a little run box. Type in disk mgmt.msc. Okay, so you might notice that this is in FAT32 as well. This is my passwords drive. So what I'd recommend doing is making a folder on your desktop, call it whatever you want. If it's your drive for your photos or family photos, call it family photos. Then simply highlight them all, or alternatively you could press Control or hold Control and press A, then Control X, which is another way you could do it. You could also just left click and hold, and then just drag them in, and that straight up moves them off. So it's gone now. Although I want all of my files, including the icon file, so I'll just take that off as well. You absolutely need to verify that everything is here. Like if you see anything off or anything, I would probably recommend Control C instead. Copy them off instead, so you can actually verify if everything has actually been copied off. So let's say I'll just copy these back on. Of course they're going to be removed anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So then, before you do anything, I would recommend right-clicking, going into Properties. Specifically, I'd recommend just highlighting everything. Now your system volume might get in the way as well, so I'd recommend also sending that over. It doesn't really matter, it gets refreshed anyway. But copy everything, or highlight everything, sorry. Properties, do it that way, and do it this way in here. And absolutely make damn well certain. All you need to pay attention to is the size. You can ignore the size on the disk. Let's see, 8498079. Yeah, that's fine. Now, once you're in disk management, which you've already been in, you right click, you click Format, you click File System, and click exFAT. Then you also, it'll probably be like on by default, but enable Perform a Quick Format if it isn't already enabled. Click OK. Of course it'll tell you everything is going to be removed because that's literally what formatting means. Then just copy everything back in. I recommend copying instead of moving, just so you can do that other thing again. So copy it. Now, with everything, excluding the system volume information, let's see, 8498079. Yeah, that's fine. So anyway, I've been your host, Pikakid98. This has been Pikakid98 Rants, and you've all been fantastic. So until the next video, I say bye-bye.